Hello, welcome to the 2020 Falconer Awards virtual ceremony. My name is Adam KLEPETAR. I'm Interim Provost at Berkshire Community College. On behalf of President Ellen Kennedy and the faculty and staff of Berkshire Community College, welcome. Since 1974, the Falconer Award has been given to first-year students in recognition of their outstanding service and/or excellence in academic studies. It is believed this award was originated by Robert Boland, Professor Emeritus of Theater Arts. Each spring, we ask our faculty to recommend an outstanding first-year student in their program for this award. We are happy to continue this tradition and want to congratulate you on receiving this historical and meaningful recognition of your accomplishments. Departmental awards are given each year to students in recognition of their academic excellence in their program. Faculty nominate students for these awards in recognition of their achievement in their program area. Each year in the spring, we ask faculty to start thinking about students in their programs that stand out to them and might be good nominations for either the Falconer or departmental awards. Faculty recommend all awards recipients based on multiple factors, which include academics, participation, and service to the college. Any award that has special significance, for instance, that they are named for someone, are noted in the program, which will be forwarded to you shortly. All awarded students are receiving a book dedicated to them in the library thanks to the generosity of our Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, and can be visited in the library once it reopens and view their book there. Faculty have recorded a message for each student with their congratulations and for reasons for recognizing the individual student. Usually the faculty make these presentations in a live ceremony. And though it is unfortunate that we can't gather together to recognize the important accomplishments of our students and to see firsthand the power of faculty mentorship on students' lives, we have the opportunity today to pause and celebrate together in this way. So please join me in congratulating all award winners and my heartfelt thanks for the faculty of BCC for their steadfast commitment to the success of our students. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
The business department would like to recognize Marguerite Atwood for the Falconer Award. Professor MARSHA ESTABROOK-ADAMS has written, Marguerite Atwood is enrolled in the Business Careers Health Information Management Associate Degree program here at Berkshire Community College. Having completed her first year at BCC, she has achieved high honors. Maggie was born in California and moved to the Berkshires where she graduated from high school here. She considers Pittsfield her hometown. Maggie's a single mother of 2 teenage daughters. Maggie is a remarkable student. Maggie's very committed and an eager learner. She is always prepared for class and contributes to class discussions in an intelligent and articulate manner. In the HIM program, we learn about human anatomy and how diseases affect progress through the body. We also learn how to prepare and preserve the records of patients that encounter diseases. We learn how to facilitate reimbursement to the provider for the care provided to the patient. Maggie has a natural talent for this process and is developing the skills to work in this field through her hard work and academic achievement. Maggie has told me that one of her study methods is to prepare flashcards for the variety of topics presented in a given chapter. She then engages her daughters to help her out with the flashcard questions and answer exercise. She's a model student and an example of excellence. And while dealing with COVID-19, Maggie is continuing her studies while homeschooling her daughters. My contribution to Maggie to receive this award, as we have heard from Professor Estabrook-Adams' comments, Maggie's an excellent student. She's very focused and driven towards her goals of completing her education and pursuing a career. There is no doubt in my mind that she will be successful. But there's another side to Maggie that is equally commendable. Maggie reaches out to those she sees need support. She works at the campus cupboard food pantry, but it goes beyond that. I have witnessed her helping students again and again, many times in a very simple gesture. Other times she is providing motivation to a student who has some doubts. It may be the extension of raising 2 teenage daughters, but she naturally extends that helping hand or a word of encouragement to others, and it has made an impact. It is my pleasure to offer Maggie the Falconer Award based on her contribution to the BCC campus and her exceptional achievements in the business department. Congratulations. The business department is honored to recognize Thomas Kasmia for the Business Department Award. Thomas is a business transfer student. He came to us from Susquehanna University in Pennsylvania, moving to the Berkshires when his mother needed to be close to her family. Prior to attending college, Thomas graduated from the Milton Hershey School. The school supports the goals of valued loyalty, honesty, respect, and integrity. It expects students to have a strong work ethic and offer significant contributions to the school community. This is the type of person that Thomas is.
Hi, my name is Shelley Armstrong. I am Thomas's academic advisor, and Thomas is a strong student, not only in business classes, but in all of his classes, as he's earned all A's. He demonstrates a willingness and an eagerness to learn. Thomas particularly enjoys economics, math, accounting, and marketing. His interest in accounting has brought him to this career pathway. His educational goals support his desire to continue on to grad school. He is driven and accomplished these goals, and every time one talks to him, he is laser focused on his academics. He is mature, and he seems to be one of those people who have acquired the characteristics of an old soul. Congratulations, Thomas.
The department award is being awarded to him based on his exceptional achievement in the business department and across the BCC campus. Thomas is one of those students we expect to hear great things about in the future. It is our pleasure to offer Thomas this award. Congratulations.
I'm very proud to be here today to announce the recipient of the Falconer Award for the Culinary and Hospitality program. I had a student come in last September. I believe that it was probably his very first day at Berkshire Community College, his first day after high school, and he came into my class that Tuesday after Labor Day to Baking 104. Christopher is on the quiet side. He's reserved, and over the next few weeks, he started to get his footing and seemed to be enjoying his culinary program. Over the next few months, though, he really hit his stride and came into class happy, smiling, and very enthusiastic. He made a tremendous contribution to the class because of his enthusiasm and his willingness to do things by himself and with others to work as a team. Then we came back in the spring, and the kitchen management class had their very first dinner. And I don't teach that program, but I was a guest at the dinner. And there was Christopher, absolutely in his glory, running the front of the house, as we say. He was just grinning from ear to ear and thoroughly enjoying the interaction and the hospitality of serving customers, serving guests. So we are, on behalf of the entire faculty from Culinary and Hospitality, we are very, very proud and very pleased to award you, Christopher Bradley, the Falconer Award for 2020.
Hello, everyone. My name is Doreen Jewell, and I have the honor of instructing the dining room management course, part of the hospitality program here at Berkshire Community College. I also have the honor of presenting the Hospitality Department Award to an outstanding student. I have had the pleasure of getting to know this student over the past couple of years. He is beyond exceptional academically and has one of the most outstanding personalities I have ever come across. A walking role model for everyone in our program, he is someone we use as an example of how things should be done, start to finish. He just knows how to accomplish things with never complaining and always with a smile on his face. So with no hesitation, I am so very happy to present this department award to Alex Kinstle. Alex, you are going to go far with whatever path you choose. We love you and we miss you. Best to you.
Hello, my name is Maureen Brennan, and I am proud to be an instructor at Berkshire Community College in the Culinary Arts program. I have been an instructor at the college for 16 years, and it is a true honor. And I have also had the honor of presenting this award, the Culinary Arts Award, to Beatrice Blaze, who is an exceptional student. I have come to know Beatrice over the past year. She is an outstanding student and a role model to all of our other students. Her experience and creativity had made her a shining star. She goes above and beyond in both academics and the lab setting. Beatrice, you have made a wonderful impression on me, and I know you will excel in the culinary field. We are lucky to have you as part of our program. With no hesitation, I am happy to present the Culinary Arts Award to Beatrice Blaze. I have missed working with you these past few months, and my heart goes out to all of the students. But I do love you, and I wish you the very best, and know you will exceed and soar in life. Thank you.
It's my honor today to give the Falconer Award to Hedley Stone, such a wonderful student in her first semester here at BCC in my online communication class. People often say to me, how can you teach communication online? And we prove it every semester with the good students that we have. But Hedley goes beyond being a merely good student. She came to BCC with an idea of changing careers for herself. She enrolled in international studies and has sought out challenges for herself. She's not afraid to ask for advice or for ways to creatively meet the challenges of the online environment, which many of us have been doing this semester as well. And within that environment, she has excelled. One of the things that makes communication so lively and important for us is not only speaking to be understood, but listening, and listening in a mindful way so that we are giving attention. The most important gift sometimes that we can give another person, attention to those with whom we want to communicate. Hedley has shown again and again that she is quite adept at this in the discussions that she has done in class, in the forums, and also in the video that she's taken the challenge to do her presentation in, and especially in this last one in which she has looked at how we are doing close to close, face to face in this environment where we are very isolated and where our relationships become under a stressful kind of strain. And within that example, she has been able to understand the importance of paying attention not only to what one says, but also to the nonverbal clues that you're given, and to understand that in order for communication to happen, you really have to pay attention every day, every minute. So it is my pleasure, Hedley, to award you the Falconer Award, and we look forward to your blossoming forward in the rest of your career here at BCC, accepting new challenges and achieving much success. So it is my honor to give the Communication Department Award to the communication student who has shown extreme achievement in our field, and I am pleased to give it to Trevor New, an outstanding student in my COM 105 class, Oral Communication, where I think we have to admit that Trevor went above and beyond what most of our A students achieve. He not only is a great communicator, but he works well with other people, is a role model for the class, and was awarded that distinction by his class members at the end of the semester. Trevor is an engineering student. His GPA is an incredible, close to A perfect. And we found that not only has he achieved academically, but he really understands the heart of communication. And he touched us all by continuing his studies, even though his father unfortunately passed away at a very young age during the semester. One of the achievements that the class really felt was important for Trevor was his commemoration speech, in which he gave tribute to his father and said that one of the things that he wants to do himself is to carry on his father's faith in him in doing well and achieving beyond sometimes what one might expect. So Trevor, we are very happy to give you the Communication Award for this year.
We are pleased to offer the Education Department Award for Early Childhood Education to Samantha Sedlowski. Samantha is a dedicated and hardworking early childhood cohort student who continuously goes above and beyond to provide high caliber and well done work in classes. She is thoughtful and thorough in class discussions and respectful of other students. It is clear this field is important to her, and she projects a professional and ethical demeanor. It is our pleasure to honor Samantha with this award, and we look forward to seeing her future accomplishments. Congratulations.
It is our pleasure to honor Emma Bartini with this Education Department Award. Her passion for the field of elementary education is contagious. She is always well prepared and goes above and beyond to add to every class with connections and interesting questions. Her assignments and projects show her attention to detail and ability to use multimodal means of expression with her peers and the children she encounters. She embodies many of the characteristics effective educators must possess: enthusiasm, empathy, kindness, sensitivity, flexibility, and humor. We will miss you, but can't wait to see where you go next, Emma. Best wishes.
It is my pleasure to honor Casey Hopkins with the Falconer Award. We are delighted to present you with this special award. Casey is a dedicated and hardworking early childhood education student who joined the program just last year. Already, it is evident that she is a natural leader and lifelong learner. In both face-to-face and online class discussions, she adds much to our conversations by sharing her own experiences and insights while being empathetic and sensitive to the needs of others. Her calm demeanor and confident voice is a model for other students. This is quite an achievement, Casey, and you wouldn't have accomplished this without hard work and perseverance. And we are quite certain that your work ethic will serve you well as you head off to the Elms College this fall. Congratulations and best of luck.
Congratulations to Shelby Reynolds, winner of the Falconer Award for English. The prompt was a soundtrack of a life, music and memory. Shelby, my 102 student, wrote beautifully about memories dear to her and the notes of music that pulsed within those memories. In clear, calculated, and flowing sentences, Shelby juxtaposed lyrics and music to times in her life that were both joyous and sad. Her piece reminds us that if we think hard about our memories, we will also hear the music that not only accompanies those memories, but help transform and perhaps even create them. Again, congratulations, Shelby. You are the winner of the Falconer Award for English 2020. Way to go.
I am pleased to present this year's English Department Award for Creative Writing to Grace Kelley. The best creative writing invites us to live vicariously through the experiences of others, but also to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves, our world, and of what it means to be human. It is safer, of course, to write about things that are not deeply personal, to create stories about dramatic accidents or mysterious strangers, to write essays about assigned topics or familiar comforts. But playing it safe isn't how Grace Kelley writes. In her essays, Grace thinks through what it means to be human and the ways that we make sense of things so that we can keep going, even when it seems impossible. Whether she's writing about the place where she feels the safest, or matter-of-factly cataloging her history of physical injuries, Grace's writing reflects an earnest search for the truth about herself and the world around her. In her short stories, Grace takes such care with her characters, shaping and crafting them so that they shimmer on the page. The verisimilitude of her fictional worlds invites readers to immerse themselves in the lives of her characters, worlds in which people love fiercely, grieve deeply, and always find solace in a connection with others. Grace deserves this award because as a writer, she is uncompromising and unafraid. She is willing to take risks in her creative work, something that is difficult even for writers who have been honing their craft for years. As a creative writer, Grace doesn't hold back. She polishes all of the pieces until they fit together just so, creating stories and essays that illuminate truth, even when it's frightening or heartbreaking or vulnerable. Grace is graduating this spring with a degree in theater arts. She is in the honors program, works as a peer tutor in the Writing Center, presented her scholarship at the BCC Undergraduate Scholars Conference, has performed in many BCC theatrical productions, and her essay, Sleeping in Someone Else's Bed, appears in this year's issue of Zine. Grace plans to take a gap year before continuing her studies in the fall of 2021, leaving her plenty of time this year to keep writing. Congratulations, Grace.
Hello, Alexis Stepson, and the Falconer Award winner for the 2020 year. We give one Falconer Award away at the Art Department each semester, and it's for the first year student shows excellent promise to be a brilliant student and an excellent artist in the future. Your work has been, Alex, your work has been incredibly strong, beautiful drawings, extremely well executed, beautiful attention to detail. They're just lovely, your drawings. And when they said, oh, Falconer time, I said, Alex, there's no second person to think about. So excellent work. I hope that we can see each other in the fall, at least a little bit, and that you will go far in your education and you will go far in your art career. All right, thank you. Hello, Paige. This is, you know who this is. This is Lisa. I'm sending you this because you are our Julio Granda Transfer Award for the 2020 graduation year. I know you said you weren't even sure if you were going to transfer, but I really think you should. You're very talented. You have really unique ideas, beautiful paintings this year with your unique characters that you created. And I think that going on for college would be an excellent thing for you to get your degree in applied arts or fine arts, whatever you decide to put your mind to, because you're a very talented, very determined young woman. And it's been a pleasure having you as my student. And I hope to see you again in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye. I don't know why they make me cry when they graduate.
Our 2020 Music Falconer Award recipient is Molly Gingras. Molly is a dedicated, hardworking music student. She has a 4.0 grade point average. She's committed to completing classwork on time, is always on time, if not early, for class, back in the days when we used to have face-to-face classes, and her work is always high quality. Molly has excelled in both her academic work this year and in her guitar lessons at Berkshire Music School. In addition to being our top first-year music student, she is also a member of the Berkshire Honors Scholar Program at BCC. Congratulations, Molly. Our 2020 Kusavitsky Award recipient is Steve Dalton. Steve is a talented singer-songwriter and guitarist who volunteered to play on several open mics in the fall semester. He maintained a 4.0 grade point average while balancing his music making, academic work, and running his own landscape and plowing business. Steve has always been very supportive of his peers and has encouraged them to pursue their musical interests. Congratulations, Steve.
Hello, my name is Amy ECHEVERRIA, and today I have the pleasure of representing the theater department. It is my honor to have nominated Ian Stacklin for the Falconer Award in Theater. Ian is a wonderful student to have in and outside of class. He is an outstanding student. His work ethic, attention to detail, and great sense of humor make Ian a wonderful person to be around. His willingness to try new things has helped him grow as an artist and as a person. And I can't wait to see what else he will do with his time here at Berkshire Community College, because he's done so much in such a short time. So on behalf of the theater department, Ian, congratulations, fella. You deserve it. It is my pleasure to present the BCC Players Award to Jesus Jesse Fuentes. Jesse is an outstanding student here in the theater department with an energetic and enthusiastic personality, which is very commendable. In and out of the classroom, he's constantly encouraging his other classmates and is always willing to help. Collaborating with Jesse is effortless because of his love and passion for the arts. It is because of this passion of theater, film, and music which helped land him a role in the musical Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Congratulations, Jesse, on behalf of the theater department on this BCC Players Award.
Hello, I am GORDY, the Dean of Humanities, Behavioral, and Social Sciences. It is my privilege to present these History and Government Department Awards on behalf of Professor June Tooley, who nominated the students for the awards. The Falconer Award goes to a first-year student for their outstanding academic studies or service. This year's Falconer Award in History and Government goes to Hedley Stone. Hedley was nominated by Professor June Tooley. Hedley comes from an impressive background in the food service industry, including stints as a farm-to-table chef, provider of wild mushrooms and other wild edibles, baker, barista, caterer, and manager of a butcher shop. She says that she appreciates the sense of fellowship she finds at BCC with students and faculty. Congratulations to Hedley. The Edward and William Tyler Award from the History and Government program is presented to a history student by the Peace Party chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. This year's Tyler Award in History goes to Caleb Appleton. Caleb was also nominated by Professor June Tooley. Caleb is from Lanesboro, and after attending BCC, he joined the U.S. Marine Corps and served for 2 years. He is now preparing for the ADM program at BCC. Caleb is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and was part of the Student Veterans Association. Congratulations to Caleb. The History Program Award is given to a history student in memory of Mitchell J. Mulholland. This year's Mulholland Award in History goes to Martha Escobar. Martha was nominated for this award by Professor June Tooley. Martha, who comes from Columbia, combines a lifelong love of folkloric dances with experience in the food preparation industry. She is studying psychology at BCC in order to become a bilingual therapist in the area of domestic abuse. Her bilingual radio show, Mundo Latino, has aired on WTBR 89.7 FM and WBCR 97.7 FM for 10 years. Its mission is to keep the immigrant community informed about all the services and help the Berkshires have to offer. Through the Latin music and some American songs, Martha says she keeps her roots alive and makes her listeners feel close to their countries and families. There's so much to Martha's life and experience. Congratulations to Martha.
It is with great pleasure for Pam and I to nominate Nicholas Simons for the Falconer Award. We have been impressed with Nick's commitment to academic excellence, his work ethic, and quiet leadership in the classroom. He has stood out as a uniquely gifted student in our classrooms because of his strong writing skills, excellent work ethic, and active engagement with all classroom discussions and activities. We have been especially impressed with Nick's caring concern for others, positive can-do attitude, willingness to seek out academic help as needed, and overall capacity for personal and professional growth. Nick will be starting his first fieldwork placement this fall and looks forward to pursuing his passion in the addiction recovery field. We know that he will excel at this internship. His goal is to attend the BSW program at Elms College and eventually obtain his master's in social work and become a licensed practicing LICSW specializing in substance use disorder and addiction recovery. Pam and I are delighted to present the Falconer Award to Nicholas Simons.
This semester has been my first opportunity to work with Nick. Nick would sit in the back of the classroom, often quite quiet, sometimes with a hoodie up over his head. He nailed our first unit test with a 96, yet he was still keen about what had been the one question that he missed. When he submitted his first paper to me, it became clear that Nick was a deep thinker and able to examine social issues from multiple perspectives. His style of writing reflects strong critical thinking, curiosity, compassion, and what appears to be a very natural understanding of systems thinking. In addition, his work ethic in terms of organization, attendance, and fulfilling course requirements has been exceptional. As a result of COVID-19 and the need for remote learning, Nick has been able to consistently post in discussion forums. So while he was quiet in our classroom, the discussion forums allowed Nick's classmates to hear Nick's voice, so to speak, and they have certainly benefited from his thought-provoking entries on a broad range of social issues. As Kari mentioned, it's been an absolute delight to have Nick in the classroom. Great job, Nick.
It is with great pleasure to nominate Nicole Rivera for the Human Services Program Award. I have been impressed with Nicole's commitment to academic excellence, her work ethic, and leadership. Nicole has stood out as a uniquely gifted student in my classroom because of her strong writing skills, excellent work ethic, and active engagement with all classroom discussions and activities. She has maintained a 4.0 GPA while carrying an intensive load of full-time coursework along with work and family commitments, and will be starting her fieldwork placement this fall. In addition to her exemplary academic performance and strong leadership skills, Nicole shows a passion for making a positive difference in our community. She is passionate about working with immigrant families and has expressed an interest in interning with an organization that works with and advocates for this population. Nicole stands out as a recipient for this award because of her commitment to academic excellence and intellectual rigor, strong potential as a leader, and a passion for making a positive difference in the social work field. Her goal is to attend the BSW program at Elms College and may eventually obtain her master's in social work. I am delighted to now present the Human Services Program Award to Nicole Rivera.
Now it's my turn as the program advisor for the Liberal Arts and Psychology program to announce that Damien Rivenberg has won the Falconer Award in Psychology. This is an award that we give to students for academic excellence. And Damien has achieved the highest GPA among his freshman peers, which makes him a role model and deserving of this award. We understand that he's thinking of transferring to UMass Amherst or UMass Lowell in the fall, both wonderful schools, but I'm wondering whether they're going to be having on-campus classes if they don't have residences to put their students in. So if this happens to Damien, I want to make sure he knows that he's welcome and indeed invited to stay with us another semester or year because we are honored to have him in our ranks. For now, he's the happy award winner. Congratulations, Damien.
Oh, hello. I'm here to talk about the awesomeness of Megan Hartledge, who has won the Departmental Award for Psychology this year. Congratulations, Megan. I'm really happy to have had you in class for adolescent psych this year so that I can speak about you personally. You were a fantastic part of the class. Your enthusiasm, your genuine desire to engage with the material were really obvious from the very beginning of the semester. Your contributions in class to discussions were consistently insightful. They always elevated the level of discussion we were having. And in addition to that, you had a strong dedication to submitting high quality work, consistently completing your assignments early, looking for feedback, and then doing revisions and rewrites based on what you heard from me. Very few students have the work ethic or the commitment to excellence that you've demonstrated on a consistent basis. I also spoke to several other faculty members to find out their impressions of you. Every single one of them had positive memories of you. Dr. Reynolds said, Professor Reynolds remembered you as being a clear and thoughtful writer and a wonderful contributor to class discussions. Professor Schroeder was impressed by your understanding of topics and your insight into big picture matters like social issues related to mental health and services. She was impressed with your growth over 2 semesters, working with depth and complexity of material. She described you as a leader in initiating new dialogue with your classmates, and she called you a terrific student who will continue to make positive contributions in the future. Professor Johansson described you as a top student who set a high bar for others to meet. He appreciated your high level of communication with him and your conscientious communication about possible disruptions to your work due to your service in the National Guard. He also praised your semester-long independent project, noting that you submitted early and eagerly incorporated feedback in order to improve your work. And he remembered wanting you to participate in the Undergraduate Scholars Conference at BCC in order to show off your excellent work. So we've all experienced you as an unusually motivated, organized, and capable student who has the tools for great success going forward. Congratulations on this well-earned honor, and all of us wish you the best for the future. Great job, Megan.
I present this reward to Eric Simmons for the Departmental Award for the Sociology concentration. Eric has an inquiring mind that continually look for explanations of everyday events in light of larger forces in the society. He can spend hours discussing social issues, examining them from all angles. And he and I have had a number of discussions, in my office, and very often I have to say, okay, my time is running out, because he was so engaging. His mind is curious, and that would take him very far in the social sciences. So it's with pleasure that I present this reward, and I wish him all the best. Thank you. I would like to present the Sociology Award, Program Award to Christian Demambe. Christian would be, at the end of this academic year, the first student to graduate within the sociology liberal art concentration. So we're very happy about that, and we're very proud of what he has achieved. The faculty who have had him in their class testify of his deep thought, his fountain sociology, his critical thinking, his grasp of how larger social forces impact on everyday life. He is able to understand complex concepts in sociology and to apply them, in creative ways and ways that show his understanding. He is able to help other students to clarify and understand, those particular concepts. So we really think that he can go very far in sociology and also in the social sciences. So it is with great pleasure that I present this award to Christian Demambe. Thank you.
Good afternoon. The discipline of criminal justice requires and expects one to be a proactive problem solver, someone who is willing to do the right thing when no one is looking, be a consistent and fair team player, and to have a strong sense of community and personal responsibility. I am pleased to nominate Tiffany Hartledge for the 2020 Criminal Justice Program Award. Tiffany is a 4.0 straight A criminal justice major who will be graduating at the end of this month. Tiffany exemplifies the above characteristics and attributes consistently and is a person who has great potential within our discipline. She displays outstanding leadership both in the classroom and in her professional work as a full-time emergency medical technician. In addition to being a stellar student, Tiffany is one of our Berkshire County first responders who we all currently depend on during this horrific pandemic. She does so much for us. This award is one small way to recognize her. I thank you, Tiffany, for your outstanding academic work and for your dedicated, selfless giving to make our community safe. Please be safe out there and best of luck at Westfield State.
Hi, I'm very excited to present the Falconer Award to Katie Anderson. I've had the privilege of having Katie in my clinical group this semester. Katie is a joy to be around. She always shows up to clinical on time. She presents herself very well in a very professional manner. She's always prepared for clinical. She's always willing to go above and beyond for her fellow classmates in clinical. She never complains about doing anything. Her homework is always on time. She's always eager to learn new things. She's very patient and caring to staff. I have no doubt that Katie will be a wonderful future nurse, and I'm very happy and honored to say that I had the privilege of teaching her. So from all of the nursing staff, Katie, congratulations.
Hi, my name is Denise Talabak. I'm an assistant professor, and I'm here on behalf of the faculty of the LPN program to present the Falconers Award to one of our promising LPN students. This young woman was an example of a strong academic student with exceptional nursing skills. She was always well prepared, her patient data collection well done and complete. Her attitude in clinical and in general was always professional and poised. She worked well with her professors, her fellow students, facility staff, and most of all, her patients. I would like to present the Falconers Award to Jacqueline Paulinese.
My name is Lynn Pettit, and I'm a professor with the Associate Degree in Nursing program at Berkshire Community College. I'm honored today to be presenting Shana Weber with the Falconer Award. Shana is an excellent student and will be graduating at the top of her class this year. She represents the nursing field with her strong critical thinking skills and compassionate care for her clients. She also represents her class in the student nurse organization, keeping her peers' needs and concerns in the forefront. It has been a pleasure having Shana in my class, and I congratulate her on this accomplishment.
Hi, my name is Gina Foley, and I am an Associate Professor of Life Science at Berkshire Community College. The Life Science Department has chosen Marquita Yeager as this year's recipient of the Biological Science Falconer Award. I have had the honor of having Marquita as a student in my Bio 101 laboratory last semester. She loved it. It was so enjoyable having her in class. While looking at the simplest of things under the microscope, like an onion cell, Marquita asked a ton of questions about it. And then we would move on to other types of cells, like her own cheek cells, and she just came alive. When I would find something unexpected, like a microscopic invertebrate in one of our produce samples, Marquita jumped off her chair and was the first one to come and look at it under the microscope. She would search and see and try to figure out what the little critter was. This summer, we have actually organized a microscopy project for Marquita because she just loves the microscope so much. So she's going to continue her exploration of microscopic life while adding to the Berkshire Community College Bioscience Image Library. When we asked Marquita about her love of science, she gave the most beautiful answer, so I'm going to read her answer to you. She said, "A few years ago, I started telling people I want to save the world and I want to make a better place. I think the distinction there is important," she said. Professionally, I want to study microscopic marine life in harrowing environments because the little stuff matters to the big picture, and climate change is a tsunami of microscopic injuries to the biosphere. She stated, personally, I want to contribute to a growing culture of STEM altruists doing everything in their power to make engaging, comprehensive educational content with unprecedented accessibility. The world is every day a strange new place. Why not make it a better one? Oh, we in the Life Science Department are honored to be a small part of Marquita's bright future, and we award her the BCC Falconer Award in Biological Science. Congratulations, Marquita. Hi, my name is Gina Foley, and I am an Associate Professor of Life Science at Berkshire Community College. The Life Science Department has chosen Ian Kuttner as this year's recipient of the Biology Department Award. I have had the honor of having Ian as a student in 3 courses at BCC, and I have spent countless hours in deep discussion about a wide range of topics with Ian. Ian is a brilliant young man. When he puts his mind to any specific topic, he can become an expert on that topic. In our biotechnology course, as a part of his honors component, Ian taught the class about innate immunity and how immunity works with relation to the current novel coronavirus. He sailed through the material like a pro and answered all questions with confidence and understanding. Ian has completed multiple research projects while at BCC as a student both in biology and biotechnology. His first research project was on archaean microorganisms, sometimes called extremophiles. He did his research on these microorganisms that exist in high salinity environments. Ian cultured the organisms, grew them up on high salt content plates, and stressed the microorganisms to see the effects of the stressors on their growth. Ian was diligent and steadfast in his research techniques and even presented this research at the UMass Undergraduate Research Conference. Ian is also a graduate of the prestigious Tufts University Research for Undergraduate Experience as a representative from Berkshire Community College. Ian is heading to UMass in the fall to study biochemistry and molecular biology. He's going to do great things, and I know that. I have faith in his ability and his immense compassion for the fragile earth that we live in. He will make a difference, and we in the Life Science Department are honored to have had a small role in his education. Congratulations, Ian, on your Biology Department Award. Hi, my name is Gina Foley, and I am Associate Professor of Life Science at Berkshire Community College. The Life Science Department has chosen Kim Sawyer-Wheeler as this year's recipient of the Biotechnology Department Award. Kim and I spend a great deal of time together in the lab and in class or outside of my office. Biotechnology students at BCC are required to complete full research experiments. And Kim was immediately excited as we discussed her project and got to it quite quickly when we found a really neat project that she wanted to do. Once the project was given to her and we started to create it, I realized that Kim's passion for science and her understanding of the process of science are so very strong. Kim completed her fall semester-long project that was titled The Effects of Teabag Microplastics on the Morphology of Daphnia magna. Some of you might actually remember this project. The work she did on this project was actually quite grueling and labor-intensive. She ultimately surveyed millions of microplastics that were leached out of tea bags and ended up into the exoskeleton of these small little organisms called Daphnia magna. Her research was quite eye-opening, and her project was presented at the BCC Scholars Conference, and people continue to come up to her and ask her about it because it was quite eye-opening. Watching Kim in the lab and in class through this research project solidified what I kind of already knew about her, that she is driven, she is diligent in her work, and she always gets her work done, even when life throws her a curveball or curveballs. Her family support, both human and furry, and her love of science always keep her going. Kim is going to graduate from BCC this semester and with a degree in biotechnology, and will be continuing her education at Mount Holyoke as a Francis Perkins Scholar. And I am so amazingly proud and overjoyed for Kim. I know for a fact that Kim and I will always stay in contact. We have so many common things that we both enjoy, like the Red Sox, our crazy dogs, Star Wars, and of course, biology. I cannot wait to watch you shine at Mount Holyoke, Kim. Congratulations. The Life Science Department is honored to award you with the Biotechnology Department Award.
Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today and get a chance to say hello to everybody. For those who I haven't met, my name's Tom Tyning. I've been a faculty member here for, starting 21 years now in the environmental science program. Typically, we're over in the corner of the campus at the Hoffman Environmental Center building, named after a local phenomenal ornithologist and biologist, Ralph Hoffman, who grew up in Stockbridge and ended up out in California, taking his expertise that he learned here. Today, my interest is saying hello and congratulations to one of our great students who has been one of many that we still have and have in the past. Anyway, Natasha Bordeaux is a spectacularly interesting student, partly because she's a farmer. And farming, as you may know, has been declining, especially here in the Northeast, and especially throughout the country, especially small farms that are basically working on sustainability. It's the small farmers who really are the nuts and bolts of much of the economy of the Midwest and here still in the Northeast. And much of the great food that you have at your table or in the stores now comes more and more from sustainable farming. And Natasha has been a student who has been a full-time farmer. And if you don't know what that means, work at a farm someday and you will see that cows need to be milked every day, not just on Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. There is a lot of stuff from cows that has to be piled up and moved aside. And in our adjusted semester this year, Natasha was hilarious in being able to zoom in with her cell phone while she was shoveling out of the barn and also keeping up with the classes. Her final presentation, at least in the class for our conservation course, ENV 102 this year, was on sustainable farming and the work that they're doing at her farm here in the Berkshires. And it reminded me that there are students, many students, in fact, virtually all of them, not only here in the environmental program, but all the life sciences and every other program, are working hard to get through this little particular issue that we're having with this virus, but also trying to make a difference in the world one way or another. And it's kind of exciting to see a student who is living the dream, if you can call farming 24/7 a dream. She does, and it's a really an excellent combination of educational values and the need for local farms that I am very excited to congratulate Natasha on her Falconer Biological Science Award this year. So congratulations, Natasha. Congratulations to all the other awardees today, and we hope to see you all soon. We'll certainly keep in touch one way or another and hope all is well. Thank you, and good afternoon.
Summer, congratulations. Here's a commendation read on behalf of Professor Rind. Summer is a meticulous math student. She appears to be equally comfortable at the micro level as at the macro level. In other words, Summer is able to detect better ways to solve problems while not losing sight of the profound ideas the symbols describe. She is confident, ambitious, and curious about the world. Congratulations, Summer, on your consistently excellent work.
Accountability, altruism, collaboration, compassion, integrity, and social responsibility are the attributes that we pledge as PTs and PTAs. Mary Wilson and Sierra Thompson both exemplify these attributes. Mary and Sierra have a lot in common, and actually I think they're pretty close friends. Both moved to the Berkshires, Mary from Virginia and Sierra from Texas. Both are active members in the AHEC Health Scholars Program at BCC, and both have played active roles in promoting the BCC Wellness Program. In particular, they helped in the development of a wellness poster which symbolizes the social determinants of health through Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man on a background of the Berkshire Hills. They developed research and presented on visual mnemonics at the 2020 Undergraduate Scholars Conference at BCC and were scheduled to present at the UMass Undergraduate Conference as well. Together, they're unstoppable, a dynamic duo. Now let me tell you a little about both of them. Mary is an incredibly compassionate person who shows great persistence. She holds high expectations for everyone, including herself. She's great at providing that critical sandwich, a praise followed by constructive criticism followed by a little more praise. Mary's always in lab, and when she's not studying or practicing skills on her own, she's sharing her time with others, either quizzing them or providing feedback. Mary will make a great PTA, and hopefully she'll continue on to become a physical therapist. She shows the attributes that are reflective of a great PT or PTA. She strives for excellence and works well with others and is compassionate. I'm proud to work with Mary and excited to present her with the BCC Falconer Award for PTA. Sierra is a kind and creative person who's willing to help others in big and small ways. I've seen Sierra share her time and knowledge to support students who are struggling in PTA classes. She has a way of making her point with a smile and a very gentle voice. Sierra is a very strong student who always comes to class and lab prepared. She asks clinical questions that help to integrate foundational materials. She's very active in our labs, and she studies and assists others. I would be honored to have her work by my side in any clinic. And like Mary, I hope she continues on to achieve her doctorate in physical therapy. I am proud to present the PTA Program Award to Sierra Thompson. Congratulations, Mary and Sierra.
Hi, my name is Bob Mossman, and I teach engineering at BCC. And I wanted to say a few words for Trevor New, who's receiving the Falconer Award. I've had the privilege of teaching some very bright, motivated young people here at BCC. In fact, it's one of the primary reasons that I love doing so. Trevor New is one of those students. He's a motivated self-starter that possesses all the attributes of the quintessential engineering student. He's the kind of student that makes teaching fun because he's engaged, respectful, and he participates at a level that makes you feel as an educator that you are making that highly prized connection that we all strive for. Trevor is the kind of student that leaves a little doubt in your mind that down the road, wherever it may lead, he's going to be successful. You know, engineers tend to be targeted for their unique behavior, and that's because engineering is in their DNA. They were born that way and usually can't be fixed or corrected. Trevor's an engineer at heart. As a student, he is personable and he works very well with his peers. He's always willing to lend a helping hand and tutoring those that may need a little further explanation or assistance. He exhibits the kinds of behaviors that are predictive indicators for future success in academics and life in general. His ability to persist and stay focused in the face of adversity is remarkable and will serve him well in the future. It's because of these attributes that I believe that he is a deserving recipient of the Falconer Award, and it's my pleasure to play a small part in this ceremony. Congratulations, Trevor, on your achievement and well-deserved recognition. See you later.
Hi, my name is Gary Bradway. I'm the department chair for the Engineering and Technology Department. And it's my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Engineering Department Award is Summer Jadala. And for those people who know Summer, it shouldn't be a surprise that she's receiving this award. In fact, last year she received the Falconer Award. Summer is an excellent student, and her 3.918 GPA reflects that. It's a real pleasure to have her in class and having the privilege of working with her. She's the type of student that all professors would want in their class. And I'd love to take credit for her success, but that all belongs to her. She did it all, and I just provide a little bit of guidance. At the college, Summer is a member of the Student Government Association, the Multicultural Services or Student Services Association, and on top of that, she was working almost full time at a retail store, and she did this all last semester. And right at the end of the semester, she had an opportunity to do something a little more challenging, and she started working as a medical scribe at BMC. So on top of all the courses she was taking at BCC, she was also taking courses at BMC. Now, that was a big improvement over the retail, but as you probably can imagine, recently that must be a pretty difficult thing to do, especially with the virus. Summer has been really helpful for me since we transitioned to remote teaching and learning. I was really struggling with how to develop or how to deliver the content for the courses, and I was trying a variety of things. And what I did was I would try something, and then I would ask Summer to look it over and see how it worked, and she would give me all kinds of advice and say, all right, do this or do that. So I did this probably for a week while we were getting ready to move into remote teaching and learning, and I really appreciated her help. Summer plans to go to UMass in the fall, major in civil engineering with an environmental focus. I know she'll do well, and I want to wish her the best. Summer, it's been a pleasure to have you as a student, and I'll really miss having you stop in my office every morning and say good morning. That was always something I looked forward to. In fact, I miss it already now that we've switched over to remote teaching and learning. So good luck, and hopefully keep in touch. Thank you.
I'm honored today to present to Carmen Albanese the Longfellow Award for the Engineering Department, and I am thrilled because he has more than earned the award. Carmen is an excellent student in the class, and I've gotten to know him over the past couple years and watch him grow on his journey. He came in as graduated from DeConnick as a vocational student, and now he's actually one of the top engineering students in the class. I've also been lucky to get to know Carmine because I've helped him with his resume and learned something about his past history. And I was very interested to see that when he was talking about his job at a summer camp, how thrilled he was to work with kids who have disability and the honor that he took from that. So Carmen, congratulations from everyone in the engineering department. Hope you have a good summer and on your next step out of BCC. Good luck.
Hi, this is Thomas Carey. I want to congratulate Dario Racy for the Department Award, for Allied Health Department Award. And Dario's a respiratory therapy student. I remember met Dario, she's got to be over 2 years now, where he came up to BCC, probably just like every other student, kind of scared to death and unsure what he wanted to do. And currently, Dario's been working at the Highland restaurant for years as a cook, as a chef, and he like every student wanted to change careers. He was very nervous, very apprehensive, but Dario, he stepped up to the plate. He, non-traditional student, an A student, hard worker, like never misses any classes, very friendly, does study groups with his former, with his classmates, and always stays, after we have a class, he always stays and asks questions, or in my anatomy lab, I'll always, stay later in the anatomy lab, kind of just kind of putting in the extra time. So he's very well deserving of this award. So congratulations there, Dario. Thanks. All right. This is the Falcon Award for Rebecca Boucher, and I've known Rebecca, geez, we go back maybe 3 years now, known her quite some time. She's been a phenomenal student, a hardworking student. She's focused on, the respiratory therapy program. And Maggie, who pretty much teaches respiratory classes, just sent me a little blurb here. But Rebecca's a single mom that is working hard to provide the best possible future for herself and the son. And she's academically a very strong student, extremely enthusiastic about where her degree from BCC will lead her, and her career potential is just incredible. So she's a real down-to-earth people person, very, very smart, very motivated, and a hardworking student, and very deserving of the Falconer Award.
I would like to congratulate Brandon on his receipt of the Falconer's Award for Computer Science. Brandon is a first-year student here at BCC, carrying a 4.0 GPA, excels in programming along with his other subjects. It's a pleasure getting to know Brandon. Thank you.
Hi, my name is John Ostoff. I am the program advisor for the Computer Science Networking program here at BCC. It is my pleasure to virtually present the CIS Networking Departmental Award to Jared Gerard. After graduating from high school, Jared did the year off thing, took a year off and worked as a dishwasher and a custodian. He admits that he was not crazy about school, and going back to school was not a priority for him, but he quickly learned that he needed more skills in the IT area. When he was in high school, he did an IT internship, which he really enjoyed. So he decided he needed some more skills and enrolled in BCC in the computer networking program. He had some obstacles to overcome, and a few of them might be time management skills and organizational skills, but he quickly dug in and started to really flourish in his classes. He kind of became our go-to guy out in the computer lab, out in the networking lab. When we need a little something extra done, Jared will always step up for that. He received the Falconer's Award and became a work study in the IT department. So probably many of you have seen Jared around in your office fixing a computer or working over there. He was just recently hired as a technician at Renata Solutions over in Dalton, and he hopes someday to become an IT system administrator for a local company. Jared, congratulations. This is a job well done.
I'd like to congratulate Karen on receiving the CIS Program Award. Karen has done an exceptional job in programming. She excels in everything that she does. Currently carrying a 4.0 GPA and looking to graduate here in the spring. It's been a pleasure having Karen in our classes. Thank you.